Greetings, people. It is Randy, Nerds Templar, here with the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. This is Season 0. This is set number 2. And this is the Green Division's set number 2. And so it's really like the 6th video of Season 1. So for Green's second matchups, we've got Shulk versus Corrin, Lucina versus Sheik, Link versus Bowser Jr., Villager versus Bayonetta, Gunner versus Diddy Kong, Toon Link versus Mega Man, Mewtwo versus Piranha Plant, Kazuya versus Little Mac, Luigi versus King Dedede, and Wolf versus Bowser. And Chrom is on a bye. That last match will probably be awesome. Let's begin. Why not? Shulk up first. He fought last time. He's up first this time. He's taking on Corrin, who we've decided to make the female character, even though that means we have to switch it every time. That'll be alright. Here we go. Matchup number 1. Of course, we've got mushrooms, both types of mushrooms. We've got bunny hoods, high frequency for the items. And we're on Dreamland. Shulk starting off big. Started off in set 1 against Bowser and lost. So, not positive how he's going to do. It's not exactly the easiest opponent to begin with. So we put him in that match number 1 here with Corrin, somebody else who lost. She lost against Lucina. Not sure how, of course, Lucina is going to do. Of course, she's the echo of Marth, I believe. I don't know how echoey, of course, but she is an echo of Marth, and so maybe a slight idea of how maybe Lucina will do. Maybe that's a slight idea of how Corrin will do, being that she lost to Lucina. But here, up against Shulk, maybe get a better idea about both of them, new fighters in the league now. Pretty close. Shulk's been slightly in the lead here the whole time, but nothing too crazy. Both sword fighters. Shulk maybe looking for some edge play. Lucina was small at the moment. Sorry, not Lucina, Corrin. Well, there's Shulk with the first knockout. He's only got 77% 86 now on his first stock. Just about enough to get knocked out there. Corrin adds another hit. Bunny Hood and Big Mushroom for Shulk. 48% on Corrin's second stock. Looking good right now. With that mushroom, Shulk had a chance to knock that stock out, but no, instead Corrin hits Shulk after several nice hits. Shulk returns the favor on the second stock though. We're 2-1, 0%. Corrin is big, but Shulk's got the big stock advantage. You know, Shulk putting on a decent showing here. But with so many fighters, yeah, there's just going to be a lot to get used to, I suppose, huh? Some of you already know many of these fighters, I'm sure, but if you're not actually somebody who plays Super Smash Bros., then maybe you don't. No need to actually play the game, right, to enjoy AI playing the game. It's one of the perks of watching AI do it, or, you know, watching a person play the game, but in this case, we're watching the AI, because why not? Free, easy content, in my opinion, fun. Even more fun in a group. Corrin not gonna last. Shulk only 75% on that second stock of his. Did not have any problem at all. 337 match. About average, I suppose. Even considering. Alright, well, we got another one that's, we'll just have to see about. Lucina, speaking of, the one who just beat Corrin last set. There she is, and she is taking on... There it is. I like that they hide him back there. Sheik. Sheik, one that moved from the red division last season, and so not great. 6-14 last season. Started off here with a loss. In fact, to Mewtwo, and so again, not maybe the easiest opponent to begin with. The 4th place. From last season, of course. But 12 and 8 there for Mewtwo. The Mewtwo she lost to last season. Now, in this green division, not easy. I think the ones that move from red to green may have some worse luck this season, perhaps. Although there were only 4 remaining from the green division that were there last season that are here this season. So that may perhaps help, who knows. Lucina, first knockout, taking a quick and decent lead here, 66% only on her first stock. Gets the big mushroom, then gets the small mushroom, or that is Sheik, that is. Sheik able to get Lucina not too long afterward, 29% on her second, and another big mushroom along with the bunny hood. Blocking some things. Lucina, no damage yet on this second stock. She's small, now regular size now. Flips into that Sheik, flipping into that big mushroom. See if it can help at all. No, 116 right now on her. Another big mushroom. It'd be easy to make it back to the map when you're that big. Lucina now gets her own big mushroom and uses it effectively, knocking that life out of Sheik. 52% right now on Lucina's second. Has this one well in hand currently. Sheik, another big mushroom. You get enough big mushrooms though, it can help turn this around. Perhaps some bunny hoods if you'd like. Sheik again, and does use that big mushroom, does get the knockout with it. 49% on her, it's close enough here. Trying not to go, oh, might have, nope. Did herself in, going for some edge play, even though Lucina was small. Pops off the Sheik's head, makes it back to the map. Interesting. Lucina starts out 2-0. But Marth Echo, I'm pretty sure she comes right after Marth in the list. So that was interesting. Sheik had a shot there, but no, Sheik instead starts off herself 0-2 in her new division here. Too bad for her. Speaking of new divisions for old players, we have got Link this time, needing a lot of redemption, taking on Bowser Jr., also coming new to the league, but also coming in to today with a loss. They both lost. Link, again, the one that was right on the bubble along with Yoshi as to who was going to move divisions. He actually ends up, Yoshi remains 6th place, overall, coming into this season in the red, because he stayed in the top 6 stayed, and that was Yoshi being number 6. Toon Link was 7, some regular Link was 7, but now that he moved to green, he actually ended up being the 5th place overall because of his record. It doesn't mean anything. New fighters, it could mean a little bit, but there are a lot of new fighters, so have to prove himself, perhaps against Bowser Jr. here. Bowser Jr. perhaps needs to take a win off of the struggling Link, though. Again, he's new. We got time to see what Bowser Jr. does. He was up against Kazuya. Also see how he fares today. Another new fighter. He seemed like he was pretty strong, though, so we'll see. Bowser Jr. Link here, relatively close currently. Yes, but so the question, I suppose, is do we see Link take over now that he's had to switch divisions to green? Is he going to be terrible? I don't think he's going to be the bottom, although who knows? I don't know. Could be the middle and move again, though. Move to blue. Gets the first knockout here. And immediately Bowser Jr. comes back and returns the favor. 2-2. Link frantically throwing stuff around, not hitting much. He's certainly getting hit, though. 46-6 right now. Big mushroom not helping him at all. Small mushroom might not help him at all for Bowser Jr. Like he's struggling to hit him. Now Bowser Jr.'s big. Bouncing off Link's head, not quite successfully enough to knock him down. Starting to build up a little lead here, though, Bowser Jr. In the same league as his namesake. Division, that is. Definitely in the same league. They're all in the same league. Link explodes both of them, kind of brings this one back, really brings this one back as he gets the first knockout on the second stocks. He's at 132 though, so might not take very long for Bowser Jr. to even this up, but Link just got a big mushroom. Is he about to take a big advantage? Bunny hood? No, he did not grab the bunny hood. I always care that much for it. Bowser Jr. wanted it. And he throws Link off the map, 37% on him. We are almost all tied up. Is Link about to fall another match? One of these 0-1s has to win, however. Link actually I guess the highest record from last season to lose last set. Luigi had a bye, and everyone above Link, which was the 4 that stayed in Green Division last season, they all won last set. So, yeah, just one interesting tidbit there. It's not looking good for Link. Bowser Jr. actually passing him up now in percent. Link gets the big mushroom though, and the finishing sword swipe as soon as the screen goes dim. Just barely pulling that one off. Link defeating Bowser Jr. there. But a very close match, 4:55 time. A very close match. One shot difference. Gotta love him. Because that means Bowser Jr. is probably not completely horrible. We'll see the guy that defeated him the first time, Kazuya. We'll see him a little while later. But for now, we're already at match number 4 of 10. It is the Villager. Or should he be called just Villager? Wherever he is. There he is. That's right, he's the first new one. Up against Bayonetta. Villager losing the last matchup against Mega Man, that's right. Speaking of Kazuya and I thought it was Kazuya and Mega Man, it's actually Kazuya and Little Mac playing later. Villager lost to Mega Man in a later matchup we had last set for them, and Bayonetta defeated Link. Speaking of Link. So can she keep her win streak going, or was it just because she played Link? Villager was big, Bayonetta was tiny, is tiny still. A little bit of an advantage, but although you would think maybe their size difference would be pretty large, it actually isn't. Villager's like very big for a small Animal Crossing kid, I guess. Oh, Void Punch. Nice rocket there. Thought that was weird that he didn't grab that the first time. I figured it was close enough, but apparently not. Bayonetta just like takes Villager off of the map, just nice and gently. That was weird, but it's all tied up now. Villager was actually ahead there for a moment. Again, we don't really have much data to go off of here. Mega Man could be a lot better than Bayonetta, for all we know. So that is who Villager lost to. Link, not really sure what to think about him still, even after an entire season. He even made playoffs last season. One of the 2 competitors in the league that made playoffs, but also shifted divisions. It was him. It was the Ice Climbers in blue that did. Well, I'm sorry, also the 2 in green, I guess, Ganondorf and Wario. None in yellow because they didn't fare quite as well. And how many went to the playoffs, that is. 1 extra went from the green, and 1 less went from yellow than probably should have. Oh man, the Villager digging a hole and then dropping a bowling ball on Bayonetta. And that gets that second stock of hers. He's only at 60 on his. But the Void Punch blocked, actually. And Villager's big. Wow, putting on a great fight here. How about those combos? Launching tree rockets. Oh man, the heel. Taking him down. And again, we're basically all tied up. Bayonetta was big. Didn't do much with that. Big again, though. Nice damage coming out here. Oh no, Villager gets the bad mushroom. Bayonetta takes full advantage of that. One more hit might do it if he stays small. She's big now. No, she's not. They're regular size, both of them. Bayonetta's small now, though. And that's at 59%. I think all it'll take is one good hit. A rocket. Could 2 rockets connect in a row? Villager has the bunny ears. Or whatever that is worth. It's really just an extra gimmick, honestly. Cuts down a little bit on the amount of mushrooms that come in because it's an extra item that can be rolled. Oh man, and the villager charging up a little rocket guy as Bayonetta charges up a massive strike that is the victory strike. And down goes the villager in 403. And another close matchup there. And another good one. Bayonetta taking it. Bayonetta going 2-0 herself. Along as Lucina did. Villager falling to 0-2 himself, as Link did. Match number 5, man. We are blasting through this thing. We got the Mii Gunner up this time. And the Mii Gunner is fighting the Diddy Kong. Yet another of our older fighters from the red division that's now moved to the green. That is Diddy. His name is Diddy. He's actually third worst. He's in the middle of the 5 that moved at 7-13 last season. Could actually have been worse, I guess. I feel like he was close in his last match against Piranha Plant. And the Mii Gunner, of course, lost to Little Mac. Little Mac could show some promise. I think that might have actually been a decently close one too against those two, Gunner and Little Mac. Diddy with the mini mushroom, Gunner with the bunny ears. Diddy back to normal size due to the big mushroom. Pretty much evened up though. Obviously Diddy looking to make a little more headway in a new division. He struggled the entire time last season. Even though he was really only a few matches out of playoffs, he did not do very good. So, it's possible here, aside from those like few good competitors like Bowser, Dedede, maybe Mewtwo and Wolf. Perhaps Diddy can do something, and whoever knows from these new guys. I don't know. We had, of course, other than, oh, there goes Diddy for the first one. Mii Gunner with the big mushroom. Yeah, our winners from last set in the green were Bowser, Dedede, Wolf, and Mewtwo. The top 4 from last season that stayed. Diddy returning the favor pretty quickly there with that first stock. 71 though already on him on his second. Yeah, and other than those guys, we had Little Mac, Bayonetta, Piranha Plant, Mega Man, Kazuya, and Lucina win. So we've seen a few of those already. Some of them are actually fighting each other later. Diddy, can he make it back? No. And Mii Gunner just doing some tactical things there on the side of the map. And then he gets the small mushroom, turning himself back to regular size. Diddy attempting to bring this back to about even, but he falls too far off the map. I'm not sure exactly what he was thinking there. He did it to himself. We've seen that many times, however, so it's not like that surprising anymore. Not too often, but it definitely happens. And the Gunner wins this matchup of the 0-1s. And maybe our last 0-1 matchup, however, I think, yeah, it is our last matchup of 2 0-1s. This time around, we've got Toon Link. Taking on that Mega Man. Again, not sure exactly about what how Mega Man's going to do. He beat Villager, who just lost to Bayonetta, but Bayonetta's 2-0. So, hard to say. Hard to say right now. Of course, Toon Link is the worst competitor coming from the Red Division last season. Coming in at 3-17. Not great at all. The only guy worse than him was Snake at 2-18, which was very surprising. Snake coming from the Green Division, so Toon Link may be that bad this time. Who knows? Although the Green Division now split from what it was last season, because it had not only Bowser, Dedede, Wolf, and Mewtwo, but it also had Ganondorf and Wario. So honestly, a pretty tough division overall. So now that those are split, it actually makes Blue Division extremely hard, because it already had its fair share of tough opponents, and now adding Ganondorf and Wario in has only made it tougher. But eventually, as the seasons progress and the middle of the pack continues to move, that means that those divisions that have a few too many tough opponents will, some of those will move on and go to dominate another division that doesn't have enough. Maybe like yellow or red. And Toon Link loses the first stock here in this fight. Mega Man at 107 now, 98 to 107 on that hit. Not getting hit by much else. Another bomb connects, Link just raining bombs in on him. He should try something else perhaps. Like a big sword strike while he is large. If that works. Almost all tied up now. Continues to just toss bombs all over the place. Again, linking all his things. Bombs, boomerang, hook shot. Not to mention the sword. I don't know if Toon Link's shield works the way the Link's shield works in here. I think it might, maybe. Toon Link actually taking the advantage here. That's interesting. Toon Link wins here. You have to wonder, perhaps Mega Man and Villager are both really bad. And I'm sure some of you already know, but this is also AI fighting AI, so you never know what is going to happen, really. A slight idea now after Season 0's happened already. Toon Link takes the second stock loss first. Only 69 on Mega Man's second now. Not looking amazing for young Link, Toon Link here. But a couple good sword sweeps could be enough. Avoiding the poison mushroom perhaps too. Nope, he ends up going to get it. Mega Man with the big mushroom. Uh-oh. He's going for some... He's trying to finish this. Oh, so close. 50% on Toon Link. Not quite enough. Big mushroom down below. Never mind, small mushroom. Using my small screen, maybe I should use my big screen so I can see what I'm looking at. Like that good mushroom down below. Oh, wait a second, Toon Link's got it. Mega Man at 109 just got a bad mushroom. Toon Link at 97 could stay in this a slight bit longer. Uh-oh. fell too far off the side, just like Diddy. Although that one was a little less his own fault, but still kind of was. But Mega Man wins this one. It was a little less close also this time around. 424 match though, took him a while. Doesn't really bode all that well for Mega Man that was the... But however, Toon Link, one of his 3 matches he won last season was against Peach. I think the other one might have been against Kirby, honestly. One of the other ones. And then the other was probably against someone that wasn't that great either. But he had 2 wins against 2 really good opponents. So, I don't know. Mega Man wins. We got 4 matchups left, which all should be pretty good. Mewtwo is beginning that 4-bout stretch against the Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant beat Diddy Kong last set. Mewtwo beat Sheik. Mewtwo number 4 in this division last season. The first from this division last season we get to see today, because the other ones are all in even better matches, oddly enough, with only 3 left. 3 opponents left, 3 matches left after this. But this one should, again, be pretty good. Mewtwo is getting beat up right now by the Piranha Plant. Interesting. Piranha Plant gets a Poison Mushroom, though. That might just help. No, not quite. Not quite helping Mewtwo out there. 102 to 44. Maybe the big mushroom will help him. Quite the deficit already in percent here for Mewtwo. And yeah, I don't think Diddy was too far off with Piranha Plant. I think he put up a decent fight against Piranha Plant. Good mushroom there, and Mewtwo will grab it. Maybe gonna hang him in here a moment longer with this first stock of his. 76 on Piranha, 119 on Mewtwo. Another good mushroom for Mewtwo. And that Energy Blast connects. Piranha Plant is out of here. Mewtwo takes the lead for like a moment. Now it's all tied up. But he's not losing horribly anymore. He's got another Super Mushroom. Extremely hard to avoid Mewtwo when he's that big. What do you do? He's got a big tail to go along with the rest of his bigness. Poison Mushroom though, and a lot of poison coming out from the Piranha Plant. Big Piranha Plant. Now regular size, but very tiny Mewtwo. Bad Mushroom. Piranha Plant gets it. Mewtwo not going to be able to take advantage here as the Piranha Plant smacked him and then flew away. Oh, nice hit there. Mewtwo like giving a throat chop or something. Can't quite connect with the big attack after the stun though. All tied up. This is pretty crazy matchup here, honestly. I didn't expect Piranha Plant to be this good, to be totally honest with you. But Piranha Plant now winning 61% on the second stock as Mewtwo respawned here. Mewtwo's got him to 86 at the moment, but now Piranha Plant with another Super Mushroom. And Mewtwo's in a lot of trouble here. Getting destroyed. Completely handled right now by the Piranha Plant. But wait, Mewtwo, what? Wow, that was incredible. I'm surprised both of them made it back, but they both made it back to the edge there. Mewtwo is not faring well at all, though. Yeah, above the Piranha Plant as well. Piranha didn't even lose that second stock. What? That was crazy. I don't know. Mewtwo, not the easiest opponent to beat, and that was done pretty easily. So yeah, Piranha Plant looking kind of good. Just out of curiosity, So let's see. Piranha Plant next set has the Me Gunner, so could be Me Gunner did pick up his first victory against Diddy. So they both beat Diddy, Me Gunner and Piranha Plant, going into set 3 against each other. This one here, though, might be quite good as well. 2 new opponents, 2 new fighters who both picked up a win last set. Kazuya is taking on Little Mac. Two fighters, 2 punchers. 2 punching guys. 3 matches left. Ooh, man. Little Mac connects with a pretty strong one there. Phew. Now from Kazuya, though. Wow, already 22 to 71. Strong hits. I have a feeling Little Mac could return the favor, but Kazuya with the... Yeah, Kazuya gets the big mushroom and almost knocks Little Mac out, but not quite. Little Mac with the counter. Again, already talked about it before. Kazuya defeating Bowser Jr. and also talked about, of course, Little Mac defeating the Me Gunner. Now that we've basically had everyone play at this point. So we don't know for sure. Hard to say for sure positive how well these guys are going to do. Me Gunner 1-1 now, Bowser Jr. 0-2. Their last opponents. Ooh, Little Mac wins the foot race over to the big mushroom. Let's see if yes, no, maybe so. Taking advantage of it, he does indeed get that first stock, and he is in the lead for again just a moment until Kazuya ties it up. Neck and neck here. It is fist and fist. Glove to glove, Little Mac back to normal size. I do kind of like having so many fighters in the division together. It really spices things up. Just so many fighters in general. The only thing I hate about it is how long it takes to get through all of them. I wish that we could do all the division matchups twice, as of course Kazuya gets that second stock off of Little Mac and takes a big lead here at 53%, still only remaining on his taken on his second stock. But yeah, I wish we could have them all fight twice in the division and even have a few interdivision matchups, but there's just not enough time. It's going to take us so long just to get through all the one division matchups for everybody. But it's all right, as I keep saying. The playoffs will tell us a little bit more, and then as we keep fluctuating the divisions, that'll also give everybody a chance to sort of fight each other. And it's even better as we get these videos down to about 45 minutes. And, oh man, Little Mac unable to return to the map. Kazuya, all of a sudden, takes that win. So, kind of taking it pretty handily, 246. We haven't had too many quick ones today. That was maybe the quickest. Might not have gone exactly that horribly for Little Mac if he didn't fall off the edge there at the end. I think he was still doing okay. I mean, he wasn't really out of it. But that's all right. We still have 2 matches left. This one, maybe a fan favorite, perhaps. Luigi taking on King Dedede. I think it should be a good one. Luigi has yet to fight. These are bye from last set in the green. Dedede, of course, second place in the division last season, 14-6 coming out of last season, and he is also coming off a win against somebody, Toon Link. So you know, not the hardest fight for him to begin with. Something a little harder now. He's fighting another competitor coming from the red division, migrating over here. And Luigi 8-12. Was the only one game, perhaps only one game out of playoffs if he could have taken that final seed somehow from the Ice Climbers. Maybe we would have just had to do a playoff between Luigi and Ice Climbers to see who would get that 16th spot. But either way, didn't happen that way. We'll see if he can maybe remain in that top 6 in the green division where he sort of came in at, as again, top 4 stayed, and then Link and Luigi being the next 2 coming from the red. Luigi knocked down and knocked out. Only 39 on King Dedede. Luigi struggling here already. Not very good, not good. See if he can bring him back with this big mushroom here. It's his kind of thing, you know, it is from his game. Well, his brother's game, but you know, it's his too, right? Right? If you can count it or not. He does have his own series now, so. He returns the knockout of the first stock on Dedede. It's not too far gone yet, his second. Big hit from Dedede, though, takes him to 57. And now Dedede with the super mushroom. Doing some big damage, and down goes Luigi for stock number 2. Poison mushroom. King Dedede in his large penguin body cannot avoid it. He is now small, well, regular size. Now he's, wait, he was small. He must have got another poison mushroom, I guess. Or maybe he grabbed that as soon as he turned medium size. Now he's back to medium size as he grabbed in a big mushroom. And everything's the same. Except Luigi only has 1 stock left. And King Dedede has 2 with only 43% on his second. Just took Luigi to 51. Not looking good at all for Luigi. He may be falling to 0-1 here. I feel like he was also an early buy last season because he had a goofy record compared to the rest of the division for a while until, you know, most of them start getting their buys in, and the ones that haven't had the buys have the goofy records. But for now, he will be one with a goofy one as he goes to 0-1. And again, yeah, Dedede, not a very difficult time there. Taking care of Luigi. What does that mean for the top 4 in this division? Are they going to remain there? The top 3, perhaps? Well, yeah, top 4. Still wondering about what Wolf will do. I don't know if maybe he was an anomaly last season or not. He's not like a large, you know, he's not a huge competitor with big hits or anything. He's just Wolf. But anyway, speaking of, we still have to see him because he's taken on, right now, the other that we have yet to see in the division that you should be waiting for. It is Wolf versus Bowser. What a way, I think, to finish Green Division set number 2. We're only 2 in, and we already get to see this Wolf versus Bowser matchup. I would imagine, I will check quickly, Bowser won this both times. Not positive. Yeah, looks like he probably did. Yep. But hey, Wolf, number 3, 13-7 from last season. Bowser, though, 17-3. He was by far the best in the entire league. Getting a very quick knockout on the ledge there on Wolf. Uh-oh. Wolf at 66%. Now the problem, of course, dealing with the painfully massive advantage of Bowser with Super Mushroom. You want to grab that before him, I would say. Nobody grabs that one. Bowser gets the Poison Mushroom. That helps, of course. There's the good and the bad. And, if you will, the ugly in the bunny hood. As competitors just start screaming around the map at full speed. Luckily, they can kind of control themselves, being that they're bots. Bowser takes stock number 2 from Wolf Oh no. Wolf got his first victory against Chrom, who's on a bye right now. Wolf, okay, he gets the first stock from Bowser. All is not lost even yet, as he gets a big mushroom as well here. He could actually still bring this back with some nice hits like that. But at least maybe he's going to put on some kind of okay showing. Because again, not positive what to think about him. He fared very well though last season in a top division. So we'll see. He also had to go inter-division and play some of the yellow division like Pokemon Trainer and Ike and others like that. So, you know, those are really the only good competitors that came from the yellow, at least record-wise. But we shall see, because Pitt is has one win. He's not really doing well, but he did win a match. Oh yeah, I should say doing well, because he's red division now. He did play twice and did win twice. Anyway, Bowser, 98%. Wolf at 74 on his last stock. Has a very small chance still. Bowser, regular size. Both are regular size. They're both missing with their projectiles horribly. 132 on Bowser. Man, Wolf could get the knockout here. Maybe the edge not the place to do so. Bowser, oof, obviously just needs one nice hit here, especially when he's super mushroomed up, and that is going to do it. Bowser defeating Wolf. Again, in pretty easy fashion. Wolf did what he could to bring it back, but just not quite able to. Not against that big Koopa guy. There it is. There it is. That is set number 2 for our green division. So after those sets, those 2 sets, we've got Bowser and Dedede and Bayonetta, Piranha Plant, Mega Man, Kazuya, and Lucina, all at 2-0, and that's an entire 7 of them compared to the only 6, I guess. There was only 1 less in the red that made it to 2-0 this set. Then we go Wolf at 1-1, along with Mewtwo, Little Mac. Those 3, I'm sorry, yeah, those 3 were the 3 that won in the first set and lost in this set. They actually all lost to people who are 2-0 now, so they definitely didn't fall any further than that. And then comes Link at 1-1, and then the Mii Gunner, Shulk. They round out those 1-1s there. And then finally comes Luigi and Chrom, both at 0-1. And then at the bottom, we got Diddy, Sheik, Toon Link, Villager, Corrin, and Bowser Jr. at 0-2. And that is currently where things stand. It's about the same as where the red division is. Pretty close to the same. But we will see what happens. Only 2 sets in, not too much data yet. Let's wait till about 5 sets, I would say, and we're gonna start seeing a little bit, maybe here and there, some people starting to slightly solidify their spots, if you will. But we're still gonna see some swings happening in the meantime in the next 15 sets after that. Once we hit the halfway point, about 10, 11 matches, as some have buys and some don't. Then I believe we're going to start seeing some real patterns emerging in each division, at least for this season. And maybe, you know, even in seasons to come, because this is really the second one we've done, even though it's called season 1. And so we do have some data on some fighters from last season, of course, as we've been talking about this entire time. Anywho, what do we have coming up next? You may ask yourself, rightly so, because I always tell you at this time. Well, it's the blue division. So it's our 3rd set of set number 2, our 3rd subset of set number 2. As we saw Red already do their set number 2. It was actually Saturday, but it should have been Friday. But it was Saturday. But it's okay. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Blues Day this time around. Because again, every time we got 4 divisions, but we're doing 5 videos per week. And so whoever fights the first day of the week on Monday is also going to fight the last day of the week on Friday. And so that's green division this time around. But next up tomorrow is the blue. Actually, seems like it's going to be a pretty decent set here. In the order we'll probably see them, we got Fox versus Sora, Roy taking on Wario. We got Inkling versus Meta Knight, Rosalina and Luma versus Lucas, Snake taking on Steve, Ken versus Pichu, Palutena versus Banjo and Kazuya. Then we got Rob taking on Falco, an old matchup from the blue division here. And then actually Rob and Falco would have maybe been second to last here, except I felt like I should give these guys some due credit since they're new in the league. You know, maybe space out the old ones a little bit, let the new ones have a little bit of glory as well. So second and last we have Cloud versus Pacman. That could be pretty awesome. And finally though, we got Ness taking on Captain Falcon, the number one versus number two from last season. It's going to be awesome. Ganondorf is on a bye already, so there is that for the blue. Next week, or actually it'll be this Friday for the green division for their next sets. Bowser's on a bye for them, so they actually don't have too many amazing looking matchups, except we don't really know exactly who's good yet. So some of these could be pretty good, but we just don't know about it yet. So what we have is Bayonetta taking on Toon Link, and again, probably in the order you're going to see them. Bayonetta versus Toon Link to start things off. Corrin will be taking on Wolf, and we got Little Mac taking on Link. Diddy is up against Kazuya. Then we got Sheik taking on Shulk, and Bowser Jr. versus Villager. We got the Piranha Plant versus Me Gunner, and then we're finishing things off with Mega Man versus Luigi, King Dedede versus Chrom, and Mewtwo versus Lucina. That's really the best we could get matchup-wise for the end. Still should be pretty decent though. Mega Man and Luigi, that's a 2-0 versus an 0-1, and a Dedede 2-0 versus the 0-1 Chrom at the end there. Mewtwo 1-1, but he is Mewtwo taking on Lucina there. So it should be a pretty good last three matches, and there could be some other decent ones in there somewhere. Little Mac versus Link, Corrin versus Wolf, Bayonetta taking on Toon Link. Should be easy for her, but could be some decent ones in the beginning there too. That's probably how we'll continue to do things. Really good ones at the end, as we did last season. The next kind of best ones in the beginning for you, again like we did last season. So still sort of sticking to the middle, the mid, low, and high card match setup, just without the hard breaks that we did last time. But that is all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell so you know whenever these are dropping every day, except of course every day except Saturday and Sunday, because we're doing 5. Check out the Shorts League though. That's always happening every day except Sunday, and that's going to continue to go on even after this season ends. And we're between seasons in the off season. We will continue our Shorts League, so don't worry, there will be some content. And you know what? The Challenge League that I considered doing, like now, along with everything else, I may just end up doing that during the off season as well, and it might just be a one day a week stream that we do maybe, and that could be fun, and that'll be during the off season. So it'll basically, that means be through like the summertime. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. I will see you in the next one, in that next set 2 for the blue division coming up tomorrow, or in one of the other videos we got. Pokemon collection, TCG collection series videos gonna be coming out. There's been a little hiatus on those because I was sick, and I don't want to deal with cards when I'm sick. So those will be coming out. I'm gonna be dropping a bunch of them since I'm behind. Don't you worry, it's gonna be a bunch of great content. Gonna show you all the good stuff we got from Christmas. But until then, I'm Randy, and this is Nerds Templar with the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Peace out, y'all.